Women go into relationships treating relationships like a business transaction where everything is transactional, whereas the men go into relationships to find wives, partnerships, and to love somebody unconditionally. You cannot convince me for even a second that men don't love more purely. Let me explain. Women come into a lot of relationships having absolutely nothing. They have $20,000 in credit card debt. They have nothing to offer. They have no ambitions. They don't know what they're doing with their lives. And these men will come in and love them unconditionally for the exact way that they are. Women will do the fake hair, the lashes, the extensions. Meanwhile, he loves her for sweatpants and a messy bun with no makeup on. He will accept her for exactly who she is. Men will also accept all of her psychotic and mental health issues and all of her hormonal changes and all of her body changes. He will accept all of her irrational behavior when she's checking his phone in the middle of the night, or she's insecure, or she's freaking out for no reason. Men will literally tolerate so much disrespect and be dragged over and over and over again for the women that they love. They will love these women through and through, even when these women show them exactly who they are, which is toxic, irrational, have nothing to offer. These men will get dragged and continuously get dragged for women that they love. Whereas for women, he's got to make six figures, he's got to have a six-pack, he's got to look good, he's got to be emotionally in tune, he's still got to make time for dates and plan all of the, vacations, and he's got to be in tune with her, he's got to know every single day what's going on and how can he be there for her and text back fast enough. And these men still won't leave because no matter what these women do to them, they love them purely, unconditionally. It doesn't matter how much money she makes. It doesn't matter how tall she is or how skinny she is or how much makeup she has on or how much she doesn't have on. There are no conditions when a man falls in love. He wants that woman for exactly who she is. And you see this time and time again, even when women want to change jobs, change their career. Maybe they were a stay-at-home mom and now they want to go back to school. He supports her through and through, even down to like an Etsy shop if he's, promoting and helping her hobbies or a side hustle. Even if that means he has to get a second job to support her goals and her dreams. But when was the last time you saw a woman support a man in his dreams? When have you seen women say that they will build their men up? We see all day long on this app about women not having to build with a man. And women, on the other hand, have a laundry list of expectations and standards, and the goalpost is constantly changing because even when he meets those standards and those expectations, she still isn't happy. Even down to her getting the ick because he's ordering his Starbucks drink a certain way or he's wearing sandals in the middle of winter. The list goes on and on for the little things that women get icks about. These good men will meet these requirements over and over and over again, and it's still never going to satisfy her. Why? Because she did not fall in love with him for him. She fell in love with what he can do for her and the conditions that she has put upon him and in this relationship. These women use these men to fill an unfillable void of unhappiness, loneliness, and comparison to other women. And that's why so many times the goalpost changes, because these men will meet every condition and every expectation along the way, but she is just a miserable person expecting him to fulfill something that is unfulfillable. That is why you hear so many times that only women and children are loved unconditionally, and it's true because men are only loved based on what they can provide and what they can give, and women go into relationships treating it like a business and not even looking at him as a partner, but basically like she's the boss of him and he has to do everything that she says. That's why so many women are so controlling, and that's why you hear so many women leave men after they lose their job or they show any type of emotion. Maybe their mother died and he's crying at a funeral and now she's suddenly gotten ick. They expect these men to continuously be in tune with their emotions and change every single time the goalpost changes. But the crazy part about it is 9 times out of 10 women don't even understand their own emotions. That's why half the time when he asks what's wrong, or you ask your wife what's wrong, she can't tell you because she doesn't even know what's wrong. She just feels off or something's wrong. And these men with flying colors basically have to guess as they go, and they do it exponentially well, and a lot of women resent them for the way that men can attune to their women and be there for them with the ever-changing goalpost and being at the mercy of her emotions because she can't even understand or fathom that he is a person with emotions. This is a lot of the reason why so many women assume that if they get a date with a man, it's transactional because he wants intercourse with her or he wants some kind of thing in return. And it's because women operate with the expectation that they're getting something in return. It is a business, not a relationship. And it's just not the same for men because men love more purely, more unconditionally. This is why they don't leave their women when things get tough or they think that they can work through it. They go through it through and through. They don't need to treat their women like a business transaction, and you can't convince me otherwise. Okay, bye.